Hello, everybody. Today we will talk about very important topic, but very neglected, especially in surgery. So it is the role of leadership in surgical research and innovation. So you remember that in those 12 talks, we promised you that we will go through a roadmap to innovation in surgery, starting from the history of innovation and going through the foundation of innovation, which is research, then the modeling of surgical intervention, building the multidisciplinary team, using tools of innovation, and having the scientific debate to improve the surgical innovation. Now it is time to talk about the role of leadership. Is it important? Well, we will see in this talk why it is important in surgical research and innovation. Are you ready? So fasten your seatbelts, ignite your curiosity, open your minds to the limitless possibilities that await us, and let's start our journey. What is leadership? Well, it is a set of behaviors used to help people to align their collective directions, to execute strategic plans, and to continue renew the organization. The word organization, it's from organic. Organization is a living structure. It need to be renewed. It need to fit to the dynamic changes in the environment. Remember, that survival is not for the brightest, it is not for the strongest, it is for the fittest. And the organization need to fit to the dynamic changes in the environment. And that's why renewing the organization is very important. So, what are the qualities of leaders? Generally speaking, decision making ability. This is the most important quality in each leader because in each organization, there are many decisions to be taken daily. Some of those decisions, they mean life and death for the organization. They're very important. Just have an example. For example, selling Google to Yahoo in the 90s. If they had done this, so we don't know if they developed what they developed. This is a decision, and the decision making is something which is very important ability that must be quality, must be in leaders. Then when the leaders take decisions, they should be able to communicate those decisions to the team. The team must be engaged. And this communication is not only through words, not only through emails, should be also with emotion. That's why the leaders should have emotional intelligence and they should know what they are doing. Technical expertise is important. So the leaders, it's very important to have leaders who knows what they are leading and what type of team they are leading, what they are doing. But there is a misconception, especially in surgeons, that leaders should be the most skillful surgeons. Well, this is not necessary. And it is not like this in culture. For example, the conductor is not the best player of violin or the best player of piano, but the conductor give the opportunity for each player in the orchestra to bring out the best out of them. The same in the sport also, and the surgery is not different. Whether in culture or in sports, there is a big team supporting the performance team. You see just the performers, but there is a big team supporting them. You see three astronauts on a mission, but there are hundreds of people, hundreds of experts, scientists on the ground supporting this mission. The same in surgery. And the leaders in surgery, they have roles and responsibility which might be different from other leaders because they must ensure patient's care is at high standard, ensuring the adherence to the guidelines and safety protocols. This means a lot for surgical department because where is the surgical department according to the quality of care? And this is different in different surgical departments. And the leader plays a very important role here. They encourage research and development. Without research, we don't know if we are doing the right thing. We don't know what is the quality of our work. We don't know how can we innovate, how can we develop our work. Research is very important, very, very important, and is very underestimated in surgical departments. Then comes the education. Without having good junior surgeons, we will not have the continuity of care. And the most important and most essential thing, quality in the leaders, is to bring out the best in every member of the team, as we showed with the conductor, and as we showed with the team managers in football, and as we showed also in the ground team for the astronauts. There is a misconception that the less skilled surgeons gravitate toward leadership roles. This is misconception. This is not true. There is no evidence to support this. On the contrary, many good surgeons choose the leadership roles, and this does not mean that it is bad for leadership that they have less skilled surgeons, but there is no evidence to support that this is the case. Well, surgical leadership is a complex undertaking. We need talented leaders to create skilled surgeons. I will repeat it. Without talented leaders, we will not have skilled surgeons. Let me show why. Surgeons, they want to be the center. This is part of being surgeon. You want to be the center, and you want to run your show, and then you are the hero of the show. But actually, whenever there is an operation, there is a big team supporting this operation. Start with the operation theater. Look, there is the administration of the theater, the anesthesiologist, the anesthetist nurse, the operation theater technician, your assistant. So all those around you in the team, you might need endoscopists in the team, you might need physicians, and you definitely need researchers. And I would like to emphasize here, without research in surgery, surgery will not be science. And the surgeon will need a lot of nurses, a lot of trainees to support this structure. And behind the scene, there is the staff service, dietist, IT service, administration team, all those people supporting the surgeon to make the surgery. And the leader must ensure interaction of all those people, all those teams that working in parallel to get the surgeon to be the center. Do you agree now that the leader is very important role for surgeon? Do you agree now that we need talented leaders to have skilled surgeons? Well, so let us continue. We need also researchers. And those researchers, they have many tasks. They have administration, they have supervision of PhD and master degrees, they have teaching, they are part of international organization. Most of them, they are editors. They also review papers. They have clinical work. They organize events. A lot of work, but we need to ensure that those researchers, they have also the opportunity to be in the operation theater. Why? Because otherwise we will end up having researchers doing research which is not related to surgery, and having surgeons doing surgery which is not needed even. So this is important, and it's important for the leader to give those researchers the opportunity to take part in the operation theater and at the same time to do their task. You know, academic surgeons is a threatened species. They are disappearing in most of the hospitals because the administrator, they are focusing on production. We need to protect them if we want surgery to thrive as a science. Now, do you agree that surgical leadership is a complex undertaking? Do you agree that we need talented leaders to create skilled surgeons? The misconception that less skilled surgeons gravitate toward leadership roles is wrong. Why? It is dangerous. You know why? Because it may end that many surgeons will shy out some leadership roles. They will not take leadership roles because of this misconception. And what will happen? Non-surgeons will lead surgical departments. I'm not saying that it is bad, but I'm just saying that you remember technical expertise is important. Non-surgeon will not understand surgical intervention as surgeon understand it. So that's what we emphasize in open source research collaboration. We always emphasize that we need to identify potential leaders in surgery. We need to prepare those potential leaders for their role and support the leaders to help to bring out the best out of their teams. You might consider joining us in open source research collaboration, because through our research, through courses, workshops, we breed leaders, we breed innovators that will take the surgical science to the next step. If you want to read more about innovation in surgery, just visit our website, Open Source Research Collaboration Network. And thank you. See you next time.